Nobody told you this, but $40,000 a year is enough to build real lasting wealth. Not someday. Not when you earn more. Right now. With what you have. I'm going to prove it to you today. The biggest lie in personal finance is that wealth is only for high earners. That belief keeps millions of working Americans from even trying. And it is completely wrong. I am Smith, and today, I am going to walk you through exactly how to build real wealth on a $40,000 salary. Step by step, with real numbers. Starting this month. 5 steps, real numbers, and a mindset shift at the end that ties it all together. Let us get into it. First, the truth about $40,000 a year. After federal taxes and standard deductions, $40,000 a year takes home roughly $2,800 to $3,000 a month. That is your starting point. $3,000 a month sounds tight. But here is what most people miss. Wealth is not about how much you earn. It is about the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Even on $3,000 a month, you can build that gap if you are intentional. I know people earning $28,000 a year who are building wealth. And I know people earning $80,000 who are completely broke. The salary is almost irrelevant. The system is everything. Step 1. Know your exact numbers. Most people have a rough idea of what they earn, but zero clarity on what they actually spend. You cannot build wealth without both numbers. Pull out your bank statements right now and find your real monthly spending total. Write down 3 numbers: your monthly take-home income, your total essential expenses, rent, food, transport, utilities, nothing extra, and the gap between them. That gap, however small, is your wealth-building starting point. Even $50 a month is a real starting point. If you do not know these 3 numbers, you cannot build wealth. Not because you do not earn enough, because you are flying blind. Clarity is the foundation of everything that comes next. Step 2. The $40,000 wealth formula. Here is how your $3,000 a month take-home should be divided. 50% goes to needs. That is $1,500 for rent, food, transport, and utilities. 30% goes to wants. That is $900 for dining out, entertainment, personal care, and 20%, $600, goes to saving and investing. Every single month, without exception. That $600 is your wealth-building engine. Invested at an average 7% return over 30 years. That $600 a month grows to over $700,000. Now I know what you are thinking. $600 a month is not possible on my salary. Maybe right now, it is not the full $600. But can you start with $100 or even $50? The habit matters infinitely more than the amount. Start where you are. Step 3. Where every dollar goes, in the right order. Pay yourself first before any bill. The moment your paycheck hits, money moves automatically to savings and investing before your brain even knows it was there. Then pay your fixed bills. Then live on whatever remains. Housing is your biggest lever. Keep your rent or mortgage under 30% of your take-home pay. On $3,000 a month, that is $900 maximum for housing. I know that feels impossible in some cities, but overspending on housing single-handedly kills more wealth-building plans than anything else. Food is your second biggest lever. Meal prepping just 2 days a week can save you $200 to $400 a month compared to daily eating out. That is $200 to $400 that goes straight into your wealth-building account instead. Go through your subscriptions right now. Anything you are not actively using every single week, cancel it today. The average American wastes over $200 a month on forgotten subscriptions. That $200 goes into wealth building instead. Step 4. Invest before you feel ready. There is no amount too small to start. If your employer offers a 401k with any matching, contribute at least enough to get the full match. That is an instant 100% return on your investment. You cannot beat that anywhere. If no employer match is available, open a Roth IRA at Fidelity or Schwab. It is completely free to open. Put whatever you can afford into a total market index fund, even $25 a month. The habit of investing matters more than the starting amount. Before you invest, build a $1,000 emergency fund first. Put it in a high-yield savings account at Ally or Marcus, paying 4 to 5% interest. That emergency fund stops you from touching your investments when life happens. And life always happens. Once the emergency fund is funded, everything else goes to investing. Set it to automatic, every month without fail. The investment account grows while you sleep. That is your money working for you instead of you working for money. Step 5. The income growth plan. Building wealth on $40,000 is completely possible, but building wealth on $50,000 or $60,000 is faster. While following these wealth steps, also pursue income growth at the same time. 3 income growth moves that work on any schedule. 1. Ask for a raise every single year with documented results. 2. Learn one skill that pays more and pursue that job. 3. Start one side income, freelancing, reselling, service. Even $200 extra a month changes everything. The most powerful rule: every time your income goes up, do not increase your lifestyle. Put that entire raise into investing. You were already living on what you had before. Now you just have more going into your wealth account without feeling any different in your daily life. Here is the mindset shift that changes everything. Stop thinking about wealth as a destination you arrive at when you earn enough. Start thinking about wealth as a daily practice. You begin right now with whatever you have. Wealth is not where you end up. Wealth is how you show up every month. The person who builds wealth on $40,000 is not special. They are just consistent. They show up every month. They save before they spend. They invest before they feel ready. And they never stop, no matter what happens. That discipline compounds just like money does. Quick recap: 5 steps to building wealth on $40,000 a year. 1. Know your exact 3 numbers: income, expenses, gap. 2. Follow the wealth formula: 50-30-20. Needs, wants, wealth. 3. Control housing and food, your 2 biggest levers. 4. Invest before you feel ready, starting with the emergency fund and a Roth IRA. 5. Pursue income growth while following steps 1 through 4 simultaneously. Your homework this week: write down your 3 numbers tonight. Income, essential expenses. Gap. Then open one account you do not have yet, either a high-yield savings account or a Roth IRA. Do those 2 things before this week ends. That is how the journey starts. If this video showed you something real, hit subscribe right now. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I drop a new video breaking down exactly how money works for everyday people. No fluff, no gatekeeping, just real. I will see you in the next one.